Hello, and welcome, or welcome back to the channel. If you're anything like me, you've probably daydreamed about packing up your life, saying goodbye to the daily grind, and starting fresh in a tropical paradise. For many Americans, Bali isn't just a vacation spot, it's a dream destination for a complete lifestyle change. But before you start stuffing your suitcase with flip-flops and sunscreen, let's talk about what it's really like to move to Bali as an American. I've been living in Bali for a while now, and while Instagram might make it look like a never-ending postcard perfect dream, the reality is a little more nuanced. So, let me walk you through the pros and cons of living in Bali as an American, from someone who's been there, done that, and occasionally still struggles with the Wi-Fi. The pros of moving to Bali as an American. 1. The cost of living is incredibly affordable. One of the biggest draws for Americans moving to Bali is how far your dollar stretches here. Rent, food, transportation, and even healthcare are significantly cheaper than in the US. For example, you can rent a beautiful villa with a private pool for what you'd pay for a cramped studio apartment in a major US city. 2. The scenery is straight out of a postcard. From lush rice terraces in Ubud to the sparkling beaches in Canggu and Uluwatu, Bali's natural beauty is jaw-dropping. There's no shortage of Instagram-worthy views, and every day feels like you're living in a travel documentary. 3. The expat community is welcoming. Bali is home to a huge expat community, which makes the transition much easier. Whether you're a digital nomad, retiree, or simply someone looking for a fresh start, you'll find like-minded people here who are more than happy to share tips and stories. 4. Delicious and healthy food everywhere. The food scene in Bali is absolutely unbeatable. Whether you're craving a $2 nasi goreng from a local warung or an organic smoothie bowl at a trendy cafe, the island has something for everyone. Plus, eating healthy is surprisingly easy and affordable. 5. Work-life balance is a priority. Life in Bali moves at a slower pace, and people here value mindfulness, well-being, and a good work-life balance. Yoga studios, meditation retreats, and wellness centers are everywhere, making it easier to prioritize your mental and physical health. 6. Visa options for long-term stays. Bali offers several visa options for long-term stays, including the social visa, business visa, and digital nomad visa. While the paperwork can be a bit of a hassle, it's generally manageable with some patience or a good visa agent. These are some of the cons of moving to Bali as an American. 1. Bureaucracy and visa headaches. While there are long-term visa options, the bureaucratic hoops you'll have to jump through can be frustrating. Laws and requirements often change, and dealing with government offices isn't always straightforward. 2. Traffic is chaotic. If you thought LA traffic was bad, just wait until you experience Bali's roads. Scooters zipping through tiny lanes, inconsistent traffic rules, and occasional road closures can make commuting a nightmare. 3. The island is becoming increasingly crowded. Bali's popularity comes at a price. Overcrowded beaches, packed cafes, and a constant influx of tourists mean that some parts of the island lose their charm during peak season. 4th, internet reliability is hit or miss. If you're planning to work remotely, brace yourself. While Bali has plenty of co-working spaces with solid Wi-Fi, the connection can be spotty at times, especially in more remote areas. 5. Cultural differences can be challenging. Balinese culture is rich, beautiful, and deeply spiritual, but it's also very different from American culture. Learning to navigate local customs and social norms takes time, effort, and respect. 6. Healthcare isn't on par with the US. While you can find decent healthcare in Bali, it might not match the standards you're used to in the US. For anything serious, many expats travel to nearby Singapore or Thailand for treatment. So, having said all that, if you're still excited to make the move, here are some tips for moving to Bali as an American. Research visa requirements. Thoroughly. Visa rules change frequently, so stay updated. Consider renting before buying. Try out different areas before settling down. Learn basic Indonesian phrases. A little effort goes a long way. Invest in a scooter and lessons. It's the easiest way to get around. Join expat communities. Online forums and Facebook groups are gold mines for advice. So is moving to Bali worth it? At the end of the day, Bali isn't perfect, but no place is. For me, the pros far outweigh the cons. If you're someone who values a slower pace of life, stunning natural beauty, and a lower cost of living, Bali might just be your paradise. That said, it's not for everyone. The cultural differences, occasional frustrations with bureaucracy, and unreliable infrastructure can be deal breakers for some. But if you're flexible, open-minded, and ready for an adventure, moving to Bali as an American can be one of the most rewarding decisions you'll ever make. So, what do you think? Could Bali be your next home? Drop your thoughts or questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, please take a second to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon to be notified of new videos as they become available.